Are we live?
Yes.
Good. Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday the 14th, I think. The 14th. Yes. Tomorrow will be the 15th. Yes. Anyway, yes, it's been a crazy day. I've been going all day long, filming some videos for next week, and doing all kinds of stuff. Vicky went and got her hair all dolled up.
Yes, my shop is open.
So now she's going to return. She's going to
No, she's not.
to the camera on purpose so she can show off her new do.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Steven.
Hey, guys. So anyway, things are starting to get back to normal in Arizona. Greg
Breimer's here. Leonard Davis.
Greg, Leonard. Nicole?
Leonard Cole.
Leonard Cole.
Richard Litz. Dan Yotis.
Hey, folks. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys had a great day. I know where some of you are. It's late at night. I think it's 9 o'clock on the East Coast, so your day is pretty much done. Ours, we had actually a busy day.
Hi, Chuck.
We got
tell Linda and Corduroy hi.
Hey, Chuck. So we got a lot of great things going on over here. I want to do a little demo for it. Well, yeah, okay. I'll stop yelling. I'm not going to stop fidgeting though. Anyway, spinning my pencil. I'm going to actually use this thing in a minute here. So I want to do a layout tip for you guys tonight. I had a conversation with Ed Miller this morning on the phone, and he has he actually texted me a picture of a sign that he needed to do, and he wanted some feedback on the layout on it. So.
Hi, Pam. Ooh, I got your thingy done. Ride with Jesus. It'll be cut and shipped tomorrow.
Yeah, we might show it tomorrow night on the live.
We'll cut a couple of them.
Yeah, we'll see how they work out.
Josh Tolson says, hi, Eric and Vicki, watching with my son and daughter, Marin and Reed. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Okay. Thank you for stopping by.
It made Marin's day to read your email this morning.
Oh, that's the father and daughter, yes, that are carving signs.
Mag.
Yeah, you did a great job. I think it was a Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. It was the Call of Duty sign. Terrific job. I'm so happy for you.
Hold on a minute. Richard Litz says, Vicki, I want to say that Rachel was awesome. She is awesome. She takes after her mama.
Yeah. We'll just leave that right where it is. Okay, so.
Hi, Andy.
Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, for spending some time with us. I hope that these are useful for you. I try to put as much value into these as I can, so it's not just hanging out, but you guys actually get some tips. Hey, Mag. Say hi, Mag.
Mag.
You want a bone?
Drooly face.
Want another bone? Ready? I guess you weren't
he's
ready. Guess you weren't ready. Not that hungry after all. Okay. All right. Anyway, so Ed Miller texted me a picture of a sign that he needed to lay out for a friend, and he's kind of the flies are buzzing. So this is our Peking buck layout template, which
Mag
in real life looks like that. Anyway, so he's got that at the top of the sign. This is actually a pretty good sized board. I think this board that he's going to cut is, I don't know, 15, 16 inches, something like that. But what he was having a problem with is how to do the layout, how to figure out the layout, the lines, and then how to cut it. Now, if you guys have been watching for a while, you know I've done several signs.
No, he's a gargoyle.
I've done several signs with this dome pattern. This is our dome pattern. It's about 13 inches tall. So you would need something.
Larry Cole said he wants a rib, not a dog bone.
Yeah, he wants that cat. Anyway, so this pattern wouldn't work for him, even though I think he does have one of these. Actually, he doesn't have one. He needs to cut one because he's got to get this done. I think he probably did it today. So what I want to do is I want to kind of go through the process of what I do when I have something like this. So let's just take a smaller version of that. This is a piece of 1x12 pine, so it's actually only 11 inches tall. So if I were to lay this thing out, I'm actually...
Dan Yoda said, Mag will eat me whole. Yeah, he's a big baby. He doesn't realize he's 150 pounds. He thinks he's a lap dog.
So the first thing that we got to figure out is where our letters are going to be. I just picked up a couple Bookman. These are going to be all inset, by the way. Picked up a couple Bookman letters out of my drawer. And I think he's just going to put a bevel around it. So let's say we come up about, say that far off the bottom. And we, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line. I normally do this standing up, but since I've got my microphone on, I think that might be a little bit of an issue. So let's see where our second line is going to be. I think our second line would be all right there. Again, we're cutting these inset, not outset. So I'm just doing this real quick, guys. I might, if I was doing it for real, I might take a little bit longer. But let's just draw a couple lines on there so we know where we're at.
Hi, Paul Simons. Glad
hey,
you're
Paul.
Here.
So that gives us our two lines. Then he was wondering, well, where do I figure out where to cut the board? Because he's going to cut it with his bandsaw. Where do I figure out where to cut that? So what I told him was, whatever space you have here, you want to match that here. So, I don't know, what is that, about an inch? It is about an inch. So let's say we come up about an inch there, make a mark, and that will be the top of the board. And I don't know if you guys can see this. So what we're trying to emulate is a smaller version of this, but he's just going to cut it with his bandsaw, or it could be a jigsaw even. So that's going to be like the top of the straight part of our board. And then he was asking, so what do I do about the circle at the top? The circle at the top. So what I tell him is, I'm constantly looking at everything around me, and this is just a habit that I've created. Everything around me as far as...
I'm down on the board. So.
I'm constantly looking for things that have circles. It could be the top of could be the bottom of a cup, the top of a cup. It could be a router base plate. So you could use something like that if that would work. If that's not big enough, and I don't think that's quite big enough for here, you could use a bowl. And then all you would do really is just kind of center that left to right. Let's see. That's 8 inches. That's 10, so it'd be a little over 9. Something like that. That's about center. So then and that will fit right in there. And your letters will still fit underneath. So now again, I'm just kind of winging this, guys, but this gives, and then if it was me, I would probably round these corners like I do. So then he could just take his jigsaw or bandsaw, cut that shape, and there's his little circle for his Peking buck, and he's got 2 lines. Now, yeah, so actually it's pretty simple to do. I've done this for so many years, it's really simple for me. But I thought that I would kind of share this with you guys, because Ed, he's made some signs. Ed's a good sign carver, but he'd never done one quite like this, and he was kind of stumped on how to figure all this stuff out. So I told him, again, the main thing is where he wants this line, he wants the same space here that he has here, so it looks nice and balanced. So this is centered over that board. Where'd that fly go? And then, you could theoretically use this smaller circle, but that seems a little bit cramped to me. That's why I went ahead and chose a little bit bigger. But there's anything that has a circle on it, you can use as a shape for a board, or even circles that you got to carve. Anyway, I think that would be a pretty decent layout for what he's doing. So that was quicker than I thought it would be.
Hi, Tim, from Northern California. He's in. Where was it that we went to that grape leaf in? Healdsburg.
Healdsburg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you in Healdsburg, Tim?
Tim, what's his last name?
I can't even pronounce it. It's Pforsich.
Oh, yeah. I recognize the name.
I think he's in Healdsburg.
The wine country, Sonoma country up there. Beautiful.
John Parnell. Hi, John.
Hey, John. Haven't talked to you for a while. So, any questions? Anything I can answer on that?
Yeah, somebody had a question. I think it was Bruce. Bruce Peter. He said, got an order for 5 duplicate signs. Would you do them all at once, or do one at a time, or all the layouts, all the profile, or something different?
Number one, I would do all the layout at the same time, one right after the other. You're going to save yourself tons of time, because all of the if they're all the same, then all of the layout, all the measurements, the left to right, top to bottom, they're all going to be the same. That's going to save you tons of time on the layout. I would do the layout. Then when I'm batching signs like that, I do exactly what you had mentioned. I would do all of my profiling probably first, then probably all of my inset letters. Get one, just move one through and get them all done. All the operations that you're going to do on those signs, do them all at the same time. So I would batch them out that way. Definitely.
John Parnell says they moved to Oklahoma.
Oh.
Tim, yeah, he is in Healdsburg. Have you heard of the Grape Leaf Inn, Tim?
We've stayed there. It's a bed
and breakfast, yeah.
We've stayed there 2 or 3 times, I think.
We just stayed once.
I thought we'd stayed there more than once. Man, it was nice.
It was nice.
It was beautiful.
The wineries were nice.
That was
the wine was really
20
nice.
years ago?
Oh, at
just
least.
about.
No, it was more than that. We've been here 14.
Yeah, that might have been 4 or 5 years before that. Anyway, one thing I did forget to mention is this dome patterns. We used to make cutout patterns, but now we just make paper shapes. I don't think I showed this before. So if you wanted that dome pattern, now again, it's 13 inches tall, so you would need to use a panel board, or you would need to use, in fact, I did a video 276 where I took a piece of pine and then I actually edge glued, laminated an extra piece on top, and then I cut my shape.
Okay, we got questions. Hold on. I'm trying to keep up. Marcos Contreras says, what MDF thickness do you use to make templates? I messed up my large ribbon template and want to try to recut another one. I almost always use 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch seems to be not too tall, and it's almost always thicker than the depth of your guide, your template guide, or your guide bushing. All right. Dan Yoda says, how big was the hunting gear sign, and what size letters? I think the hunting gear sign was about 6 by 24. I think that was just your standard cedar fencing, about 6 by 24. Mag,
he's all fired up.
Yeah, he is.
And I think those were 2-inch letters. I think they were. I'm visualizing it in my mind. He's in the background.
He's vicious, isn't he? Yeah, you can see.
He's all foamed up. Somebody thinks he's got rabies.
Yeah, it would scare him.
He's a big Cujo. Anyway, yeah, I think those were 2-inch letters. That was Dan that was asking. Dan Yotis, I think.
Josh Tolson says, where do you get your finish for your sprayer?
Generally, I pick it up. If it's the Czar water-based polyurethane, that's my favorite exterior finish. I buy that by the quart or the gallon at my local Ace Hardware. No, True Value. True Value. Hey, Mag.
Big brute.
And if it is the Helmsman oil-based spar urethane, polyurethane, I get that down at Lowe's. So.
Tim says, stop by again sometime and I'll take you to lunch. I appreciate what you guys are doing. We're going to take you up on that.
We might just take you up on that.
Okay, Bruce said, thanks, Eric. Yes, they are all the same. That's what I thought you'd say.
Yeah.
Nice to get confirmation that my thoughts process is sound.
I'd be surprised
Larry
if your
Scudder's
thought process wasn't. What's that?
Yeah, Larry Scudder just popped in.
Hey, Larry. Yeah, you're absolutely right on that, Bruce. Batch those things out. The more you do with that, so you get all your profiling done, then go back, do all of your background, and then go back and do your inset letters or whichever process you want to, but get it all done. I would even do the edging all at the same time. You know, get your edging done, get your layout done, and do it in phases. So much faster. Anyway, so I think that is about what I wanted to share as far as a little bit of a layout tip. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and we will get to sign carvers of the day. Oh, a reminder on these sign carvers of the day, guys. Remember, and I know that you guys want to send me all your signs you're doing, and that's great. I love it. However, I get so many pictures that I can really only take one picture per month per person. So, and if you can send it like a JPEG, that's the best for me. If it's a weird file, it becomes kind of difficult to print out. So anyway, one picture per month. If you send more than that, then I'll just remind you and send it back to you and ask you to send it to me later on.
Pam Barry said, I just got a sprayer like the Critter. I'm looking forward to using it.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right, hold on.
Stuart Langer. First sign is a growth chart. It's kind of hard to see because it's real light.
How many coats of sanding sealer do you put on your pine boards?
1. I was told by a professional that if you put any more than 1, it's a waste because it just dilutes the first coat. So 1 coat of sanding sealer is all you need. And you can slop it on with a brush. You can spray it however you want to do it. Leslie Murray, mixing routing and scroll saw work.
Let smile, grow laughter. Oh, that's cute.
Very cool. So it's got routing and it's got some overlay stuff on it. Very cool. Nice job, Leslie. Glenn Borman, first 2 signs. I like it. Pet signs are huge, guys. Pet signs are really, really big.
Scott Brady says, how do you make your spacers for the Critter sprayer?
Spaces?
Spacers.
Probably the
seals.
The seals. I used to cut them on my laser. Now I buy them. They're in our Amazon store, and they make these silicone ones. You buy a pack of 10, and one of them lasts me for like months. So, I used to cut them because I didn't have a source for them. Then I found them on Amazon, and they have them. They're like silicone, so they're worked really good. Lauren Higdon, first sign, used a Dremel with a router base attachment. And you can do some cool stuff with a Dremel. You just can't go as deep. And from what I understand, I've never carved a sign with a Dremel, but they say it takes an enormous amount of time as compared to a router, and they just don't have the power, so you can't go as deep. So, but beautiful job.
Good job there.
Beautiful job, Lauren. All right.
Hi, Frank.
Frank Jenkins. One more. Clint Wyatt.
All right, hold on.
Flags are super popular, guys.
Did he carve that marine?
I believe so. Wow. I believe he did. Yeah. Beautiful job.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the stars are carved, but I'm pretty sure that's carved. I kind of zoomed in on it.
Very nice.
Beautiful job, Clint. In regards to that, somebody that was on here last night, it was James Neal, I think, was asking about doing a demo on carving stars. Monday, you will see that if all goes well. That's what I was working on today. So I think I did a pretty good video. I did most of the filming myself. Vicky came in at the end and helped me out, which really helped me out.
I had to go get my hair done.
After she got her hair done. Priorities.
That's right.
And so I think that will be valuable for you guys. You'll see that on Monday. Tomorrow night, we will be live on Facebook Live. Same time, 6 p.m. Arizona time.
How about YouTube?
Excuse me, YouTube. Yeah, we're on Facebook now.
Bruce says if the stars are carved, I'm even more impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might be.
Look carved.
They do look carved. So anyway, tomorrow night, YouTube Live, 6 p.m.
I don't
Arizona
know. I
time.
was trying to get on YouTube. In your YouTube, I could type in like the Chad Prather that I was watching.
Yeah.
But I tried to get on your YouTube, and I couldn't get on. It kept telling me something's wrong.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's any problems, then we won't be on YouTube. But other than that, we will. So we'll just hope that they're up and running tomorrow.
Scott Brady said, "Hi, Tessa. Better late than never." Scott Brady said, "Thank you, Eric and Vicki. You guys are the best. How was dinner, Tessa?"
Scott. Thank you, Scott. That's nice. So you and Tessa just talk all day
We
long.
do. Just chat, text back and forth. Send
That's
pictures.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Unless there's something else you guys need to talk about. Wednesday's video, if it goes right, I'm going to work on that tomorrow. If that goes right, that will be a brand new process that could possibly be a game changer. We'll see. I'm really curious to try it out. I'll be experimenting with it tomorrow.
Leonard Davis says, "Can you do your YouTube and Facebook at the same time?"
We're working on that possibility of that.
Doug Wilcox.
Maybe within the next 30 days, we may have something set up where we can do that. Right now, no. Doug Wilcox.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Doug
Mark
for a while.
Boyers.
Wow. Cool. That's some names I hadn't heard for a while. All right, boys and girls. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, please email me directly. Please, not through Facebook. Don't send me messages through Facebook.
Tessa fell asleep.
Tessa, after dinner or before dinner?
Yeah, when I quit talking to her, she was going to fix dinner, so she fell out.
There's sometimes you guys leave me messages through Facebook, and I don't see them because they might be on Dave Signs, and they might be a request, or they might be on Eric Roten, and I don't. There's just so many different places to get messages within Facebook that sometimes I miss them, and that drives me nuts. So please email me directly, eric@makerwoodsign.com. If you need to get a hold of Vicki, vicki@davesigns@gmail.com. And that's it. I guess that's it.
That's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say
all
about
I got
that.
to say about that.
If you need any supplies, makerwoodsign.com. And we're working on the website. So, also, if you guys want to be part of the Sign Carver directory, you can absolutely email me a couple pictures of what you got, eric@makerwoodsign.com. I will take a look at them, and if they kind of fit with what we do, we will absolutely add you to the directory. So,
Tessa said, "I ate, then out I was."
And then, and in regards to the directory, thank you again to Matt Bay for setting that up for us. That Sign Carvers directory. If you guys haven't seen that, go over to the website, makerwoodsign.com, and right now it resides in What We Do. There's a tab there that says What We Do. When you click on that and go down just a little ways, you'll see a link to a Google map that's a Sign Carvers directory. It's so cool. It's really neat. I like to just go in there and
John,
look.
send me an email with your new address.
Okay.
All right.
That is it. Thank you, guys. Hope this... I guess the sound and picture was all right.
Okay, Richard, what did you send me an email about? I remember an email, but I can't remember what it was about. Did I answer you?
Probably not.
Oh, was it the bear?
I don't know.
The Chicago Bears?
I don't know.
Oh. Did I answer you, Richard?
She was probably getting her hair done, Richard. That's priority.
Hey, it's been months. Months. Anyway, so I think I answered you, Richard.
If not, give us a call.
Oh, he sent it to you.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Then you sent it to me. Is it the one with the Chicago Bear about the bear template? Both sound and picture were awesome tonight.
Good. Excellent.
Okay, now I'm just going to wait because I want to know if it was picture and sound great. I want to know if that's the one. I know I emailed him back. I didn't send it to you, did I, Eric?
I don't think so.
It was carvings.
It was carvings?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
And is Richard who?
Litz. Litz?
I'll check and see.
Okay.
I'll check.
Anyway, guys, Richard, I'll look. We'll see. or Eric will look.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah, but thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on YouTube live with Dave.
Yeah, Dad
Yeah.
will be here.
So,
all right, guys. Thanks
great
again.
evening.
Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.